and I don't know if you guys heard this, was Katie Turd, as I like to call her, who, during one of her quote-unquote newscasts, said that when Trump grounded Pelosi, he should be impeached for that.
For exercising his rights as the president?
Yes.
Yeah. I tell you what, there was well, it's a good thing that you brought this up, because here's my point. Why were they taking a congressional delegation to A, Brussels, B, Egypt, and third, Afghanistan? What's in Brussels other than the EU and NATO? Is she going to undermine the president in front of NATO? Is she going to make promises to the EU, undermining the president of the United States? Why are you going to Egypt? To talk to the Muslim Brotherhood? Is that what you're going to Egypt for? And why would you finally go to Afghanistan? Are you trying to gauge the loyalty of the U.S. troops to the president?
I guess she figures if John Kerry did it, I guess I can.
I'm guessing.
She said she wanted to show her support for the troops. I think most of the troops would show their support by throwing stuff at her. You know,
I'm thinking that she was going to talk to certain commanders who may be leftover Obama commanders. Right?
Yeah,
that's my thought. Because then Donna Brazile had a very obtuse and strange tweet earlier today, or it might have been last night, but I saw it.
Not her.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? This is the one where she said she called her President Pelosi.
Mm-hmm.
So were you planning on doing some odd behavior? Or are you
in
the know
More
of
a hard coup than a soft coup?
Really?
That's 7 days in May, but we've had 2 years of it.
Exactly. So it's just kind of spooky. That's all.
Well, the sad part is that when that off the cuff I want to say off the cuff, I'm sure she planned it, but when she said President Pelosi, do you know that caught fire all over the social media?
Did it? It did on Twitter, because it's all over. I retweeted it and had some nasty comments myself about it.
You know, a friend of mine just messaged me that when those angel moms, Gil, had said when the angel moms came, they should have just occupied Pelosi's office the way Democrats would a Republican, the way Ocasio-Cortez and her cohorts would. Just occupy the office and refuse to leave until she speaks to them.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would help if you went to the right office.
Are you saying the angel moms didn't go to the right office?
No, I'm talking about Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true, too. Yeah.
We call her occasional cortex here because she only seems to use the brain occasionally.
Now, there's somebody that you need to roofie.
No, she acts like it already.
Only to get her out of her office and back to her hometown and get her out of our hair.
One of my coworkers actually said to me, and I see this on social media as well. They have a picture of her, and it says she has single-handedly destroyed the dumb blonde.
Yeah,
definitely. Well, great call, man. As always, Jasmine, I appreciate it. How's things in Chicago? What's the death rate today?
They don't release that until
Monday,
but I'm assuming, sort of partly cloudy, maybe 30, 40.
Does the snow impact the count?
I'm sure it does.
Well, it does, because it takes longer to find the body. But I just wanted to kind of check in and let you know that it is cold here.
Oh, it's cold here and getting worse. I think you're getting the cold before we are. So stay warm and bundle up.
In the Windy City.
I will.
All right. Take care, Jasmine.
I will. Bye, guys.
All right. Let's take a call from Tom in Detroit. Tom, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about, where the State of the Union is supposed to be just a Congress, and, now it's televised, and, the whole purpose. I think one of the main purposes now is to show the people that we still have representation in government, and that's, you look at the flag on the wall, and it's the Title IV, Section 1 flag of the United States of America. That's United States Code Title IV, Section 1, and a sequence of about 10 statutes. If you look in the
Wait, stop, Tom.
Yeah.
Is that different from the flag that's flying in front of my house? What do you mean?
I don't think the executive order applies to civilians, but if you get into a court of law where things are highly defined, a judge can't rule over two jurisdictions at the same time, so I think the executive order applies to the courts, because
You described a flag.
They have the flag in the place of honor.
Okay, all right. Is that what you meant, that it's prescribed where it should be flown?
I've never seen your flag in front of your house. I know. I mean, I fly Old Glory, but it's not the dimensions, the exact same dimensions as outlined in the executive order in Title 4, Section 1.
All right.
But it doesn't have the gold or yellow fringe around it either, and it doesn't have any kind of finale above it. It's in the place of honor in front of my house.
Okay.
All right, it's been there for a long time. But if you look at then when you look in the Senate, they have the flag with the gold fringe. If you look at the executive, they have the flag with the gold fringe. Those are not for us.
Thank you. That explains it. That clears it up for me. I just wondered what you exactly meant by those statutes. Thanks.
Yeah, well, this is probably good for a trip from the black helicopters again, but probably not in this weather. So they'll probably forego this time.
Exactly. All right, Tom. Well, stay warm and be careful this weekend.
Have a good day.
You too.
Weekend, I should say.
Okay, you too. Take care. All right, and then I wanted to end. I think, Derek, how much time we got? I got enough time to get one of these tracks?
Were you talking to Derek Stone?
Derek Stone.
Our producer.
The border is in crisis, and I wanted to get this in. This is you got track 2 ready, Derek? This is a woman who's going to say what they've been finding, and this is the border agents telling her what they've been finding and what she's seen down on the border. Go ahead with track 2.
So I obviously don't have any proof of it, but I've talked to several agents that I trust. There's not a lot that I do trust, but the ones that I do trust, I've talked to them. The percentage of what Border Patrol classifies as OTMs
other than
has
Mexican
really increased in the last couple years, but drastically even in the last 6 months. Chinese, Germans, Russians, a lot of Middle Easterners, those Czechoslovakians they caught over on our neighbor this last summer. There's a lot of people coming in from not just Mexico, and people, the general public, just don't get the terrorist facts of that, and that's what's really scary. Is you don't know what's coming across. We found prayer rugs out here.
Lady that lives on the border.
It's unreal. It's not just Mexican nationals that are coming over.
So you have you seen some of these people?
No, I've never run into any what they would consider OTMs. And we've had some.
Okay, anyway,
so these could be terrorists, right?
Yeah, so this is a lady that lives on the border, and she's saying these are not just Mexicans coming across the border. These are OTMs other than Mexicans from all over the world coming across, and she went on to say they're finding prayer rugs down on the border.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple. So you've got Middle Easterners coming here. All right, that's the hard break. Until the next week, go to thedailydrift.com.
Yeah.
All right, see you next week.